So the enemy always know how we think because we are caught up in his mindset. So he knows how we think. This is Black Light Cyberspace Ministry, Aboriginal Universal Supreme Council of the Elders. He got us like on a train, like you train a dog. You know, if you shit on the floor, he rub your nose in it. You know, and he does things illegally and immorally that he allows you to, you know, you're gonna take after him because he's your father, so to speak. So he allows you to do it. And now, if you uh, act as though you want to bite the hand that feeds you, uh, he gonna take you away from here or do something to you, you know. So you are housebroken or house trained. Uh, he raised you just like he would raise one of his prime stallions or thoroughbreds or pedigree dogs. You see? Now, y'all think because you talk black and say assalamu alaikum and this and that and the other, that he's not next to you when you pray. He bow down with you when you pray. When you go make salat, he don't make salat with you. You don't think that Satan's there when you're washing up for prayer? You know. See, y'all get caught up in a certain kind of language, even though it's English. Uh, it's a certain kind of English. The Muslims got their language. Christians got their language that they say, praise the Lord. Muslims say, Allahu Akbar. Uh, the Moors got their sayings. Everybody got a certain language that they talk amongst themselves. And, you know, Satan is right there with you. You know. Matter of fact, he might have been the one that instigated that kind of language, you know. So you can see it all the time. He does it over and over again. You see where it's coming from. And, you know, just like the brothers was talking about Satanism and Hollywood and with the rappers and so forth, they right. Yeah, they right. Because I was a musician trying to get in. But they seen when my heart was there, they wouldn't let me in. And I was telling my mother the other day, I said, Mom, you know, it's a good thing that uh, I didn't get over. I said, look at you know, I hate to point these brothers out. But look at Michael, look at even Prince, you know. I say, you know, me and her, as I was getting into it, uh, into music game, you know, uh, we kept, you know, when I had groups, we was getting rejected. And some of the brothers, you know, when they went in different directions, some of them stayed in their music game. And they did what other people did, but they still didn't get over, you know. And me, I went my separate way. I started rolling solo. I rolled solo, man, for a long period of time. I went my own way. I'm the type of guy that I mean, I followed after the leader at one period in my life, you know, because I was 18 years old before I smoked my first joint. You know, I wasn't getting high like the brothers was getting high when they was 13, 14, and whatever. I wasn't doing that, you know. I didn't drink that much, you know. I didn't uh, do anything that much because I look at other people and see how I was doing them. And one time I tried to drink like the boys, you know, the other brothers and stuff. And we was going to a party, man, and I turned up a bottle of we had Coke 45 back in them days, Jet Malt liquor, and Mad Dog, and some wine, some other kind of wine we had, Ripple, you know, and stuff like that. Look, I turned them all up, and then after that we would chase it with some whiskey. And we went to this party, man. I was so sick. Bunch of fine women around. I couldn't do nothing. Couldn't take advantage of nothing of them because I was out of it. I never wanted to be like that again. I never wanted to be in that condition again. You know. And when it came down to smoking, I was watching a documentary, smoking weed. I was smoking weed for a minute. I quit smoking cigarettes and just started smoking weed. And I was smoking weed, and I seen a documentary on TV about they were spraying the marijuana crops with this chemical. And that was back in 1982. They never did show that documentary again. And they showed where the army was warehousing pounds and pounds of this weed. Because they used to go over, like in Brazil and South America, and cross the border and get weed. And the cartel, the Mexican cartel, the Spanish cartel, or however you want to say it, they was in cahoots with them. Then the Spanish cartel say, "Nah, we gonna go for self." And then they start spraying the crops, you know, with this chemical. Because they tried to go over there and fight them, but they got jacked up. The U.S. Army got jacked up because they didn't know the terrain, you know. And so once I seen that documentary, I took my weed and flushed it. I had like a vision, you know, that night after I seen that documentary, and I couldn't sleep, and I had a fever, and I was in a cold sweat, and I was talking kind of delusional to my wife, and I was just talking, you know. I was seeing the future, you know. So the next day I poured a bunch of weed down the toilet and never smoked again. You know, once I'm like that, just like cigarettes and whiskey and whatever. I could just go cold turkey, man. I don't have to, you know. And I was using other drugs too, cocaine and other drugs, you know. But I wasn't like the other brothers, you know. I wasn't hooked, you know. Can't no drug hook me, you know. So when I got to the music business, you know, they looked in my eyes and seen what kind of brother I was, and they wouldn't let me in. So, but the brothers around me I was close to, I knew what happened to them. And I'm not gonna go into all that because I ain't got much time. So once you been on the planet long, 70 years, 7 decades. That's like going into the mystery school, you know, over in Egypt. You know, you see things repeat itself, and then you see that it's a formula for everything that there is, because it repeats itself over and over again. And then, if you observe it, see a lot of people and a lot of, especially black people, they not observant. They get stuck on one thing, and if it feels good to them, they stay there, you know. But me, I never did feel comfortable in that. Then I finally figured it out. I say, I'm not of this world, you know. And I ain't gonna have many friends no more, cause I don't do what they do. Uh, I don't trust nobody, not even my own family members, you know. So they not of me, and I love them and everything, but they just not of me, and I don't trust them. So what I do, I sit back and I just went into seclusion, went into the woodshed. I started writing music of what I seen in my mind, visions and stuff. Now some of these songs you see me that I'm playing uh, by originals, they're about 30 or 40 years old because I did a whole lot of this back in the 70s. Don't forget I'm 70 years old. So uh, I just kept on upgrading them, you know, adding different types of beats and stuff like that to them, change beats or whatever. But most of it is jazz orientated, you know. And it's got the R&B and it's got a little hip hop. I got some hip hop. I ain't showed it to y'all yet. I'm gonna upgrade that, you know. But look, I'm saying all this to say this. Satan can be defeated. You just got to get a thorough knowledge of yourself. And a lot of brothers know that Nation of Islam have been infiltrated. You know, it's been infiltrated back there with Malcolm and them. Even before that, even before Elijah Muhammad came on the scene, uh, it was some brothers that was in there that went hypocrite, turncoat, you know. And then when Elijah got in there, they was jealous of that. They turned coat on that. So uh, Satan, the devil, put his headquarters right here in Detroit, and you can see the results of the devil's headquarters here in Detroit. You know, it looked like Iraq or something, and they ain't even dropped no bomb. I'm gonna come back with another one of these black light out.